Would you like to know how to make money on YouTube and why YouTube is the best way to build income at any age? Have you ever caught yourself thinking, I should have started sooner? Or maybe you're wondering why some people are so wildly successful actually earning income on YouTube and you're not. And they're not famous. They don't have a large following. They're not influencers. They're just ordinary people like you and me, and they're making millions of dollars on YouTube, many of them, depending on where they want to go with it. Well, if you're wondering all of this, you are in the right place because today I'm going to show you how it's done and why YouTube isn't just for the young, but it's actually really working extremely well for people our age. It's for you, people with wisdom, people they can trust, people that have something they can share that other people want to learn and they want to hear from you. So this is a little bit about me. I worked hard, saved money, and paid into Social Security. But when I finally reached what I thought was retirement age, it hit me. I did not have enough money to retire on. I was stupid short for retirement. Even with a really generous monthly Social Security check and a lot of savings, I realized I still didn't have the money to retire on. So I kept working well past retirement age. And I remember thinking after all these years, how could I be in this state? How could I be here at my age, making all the money that I made over the years, not being extravagant, and still not being able to retire? I'm sorry, I don't mean to get emotional, but when I think about where I was before I started what I'm doing now, it brings me to tears. I know I'm not the only one that's going through this now or went through this like I did. Thank God I found something. So I want to introduce myself. Sorry again for getting emotional, but I'm real and I want you to know I'm real. I'm Paula from Paula Daily Pay. I teach people between the ages of 55 and 70 how to quit their 9 to 5 job and be able to retire with income, how to build a digital marketing business, how to have a second act that doesn't take 40 to 50 hours a week in front of your computer. If you have life experience, you are a step ahead. You have what people are looking for. Not only do you have what people are looking for, you have a great advantage online. This was a turning point for me. One night while I was scrolling on YouTube, and I realized something. YouTube is a search engine. YouTube is not just a video app. I hadn't thought about it, to be honest with you. That means people are searching for educational things, things they want to learn. And I don't know why I didn't realize it, because when I wanted to learn how to do something like my eye makeup or fix something, the first place I always go to is YouTube. How do I start over at 60? How can I make money from home? What's the best way to start an online business? And what's the best way to retire with peace of mind? These are just some of the words that people our age are typing in to the YouTube search bar. Those answers are definitely not being put in by teenagers. They're being put in by people our age. People our age are in need to retire from their 9 to 5 and they don't know where to go. And you actually, whether you believe it or not, have the answer for them. YouTube gives you something that no other platform does. YouTube gives you evergreen content. You don't get that on any of the other platforms, only on YouTube. That's one of the reasons why I'm on YouTube so much. While TikTok and Instagram, they're great, and don't misunderstand me, I do use them. But the content's not evergreen. It's gone in 48 hours. And that's it. However, on YouTube, I've seen creators making money off of their videos that are 1 and 2 years old. They're still getting a lot of views per hour, and those people that are viewing are eventually buying the product that they're offering. That is the beauty of YouTube. That's called compounding visibility. Your work keeps growing while you're sleeping, playing, spending time with your family and friends, traveling. When you show up with authenticity, not perfection, people connect with you. They stay and they buy from you, but they only buy from people they trust. If you're interested in learning more about how to create a business in freedom online on YouTube, start by downloading my free Formula Freedom Blueprint. It walks you through the exact steps of how to get started, especially for people our age that have never done anything like this in their lives. But it also works for people that have experience and have not been successful at it. And what you get is either done for you products, which is what I highly recommend to start with, or if you have your own digital products, it shows you how to market them. So you get a lot of different things within one program. You'll find it in the comments below under www.pauladailypay.com. Click on that, put in your email, and I'll send you the Freedom Blueprint. Now, here's why YouTube is perfect for creators 55 and up. Because people over 50 are crushing it on YouTube. They are crushing it. Not because they know a lot of tech, not because they have a large following, but because they offer something very, very rare. They offer trust and reliability. YouTube is built for teachers, storytellers, and mentors. And whether you know it or not, that's exactly who you are. You don't need fancy gear. You need a message. You need your message. One video at a time can build an audience that values your wisdom and trusts what you have to say. When you combine your wisdom, what you know, what you've learned all these years on the planet with a product that teaches people how to become successful online, you have a winning strategy. It works, and it's worked with thousands of people, and they're making lots of money. And I want to share that with you. I want to let you know how you can do this. It doesn't matter whether you've been a gardener, whether you're an outstanding cook, it doesn't matter what you have something to offer. Because I've had people say to me, "Oh, Paula, I've been a housewife all my life." Oh, trust me, you have so much to offer out there, so much that people are looking for. So it doesn't matter. In my case, I'm working with professionals that have worked in a corporate environment all of their lives and they're stuck there. That's where I was. So if you want to know about a community that teaches you everything there is to know about how to navigate and work on YouTube, I have a link below for the Freedom Builders community. I think you'll find it very helpful. Full disclosure, I'm an affiliate to this program. I love it. I've learned a great deal, and it's a program I will stay with forever. In my opinion, success happens much faster when you're not alone, when you have like-minded people you're working with. If you're interested, you'll find it below. I know what it looks like to work long hours for somebody else, somebody who is interested in their bottom line. You give everything to a job and it doesn't give back. And suddenly your golden years, they don't feel so golden anymore. But here's what I've learned. You don't have to settle for staying in the same place next year. You don't want to be where you're at today in 2026. YouTube can be your way out. Not only can it be your way out, it can be your way forward. So you want to start small. You want to pick a topic that you care about, whatever it is that you're passionate about, whatever it is that you've learned on this planet for all these years. You want to pick that topic. And then you want to implement it. So you can do it in the done for you products, or you can create your own. It's entirely up to you what your path is. A lot of people will get in this program because they're coaches already, and they just need a way to get their coaching material out to people. Or you can do what I did. I was not a coach. I started with the done for you products. You can do both. Many people do both. Then you create one video about what you're promoting that teaches people, that's helpful, that will give them value. Then you do another. And that's how it starts. I did it when I was 80 years old. No fancy tech, no following, no skills, honestly. The only thing I knew how to do was talk because I'd been a recruiter. That's what I did for a living. I had no skills whatsoever. Honestly, I was petrified to do my first video, but I had a willingness to do it. I had a real strong motivation. I had to find another income. And I think there's a lot of you out there that share that same need. So if I can do it at 80, you can too. You can definitely do it. So if this message inspired you, subscribe to my channel, turn on the notifications, and each week I will share real training and encouragement delivered right to your inbox. It'll help you build your freedom online, one step at a time. Because believe it or not, and a lot of people don't realize this, your experience is valuable. And there are thousands of people out there looking for what you have to offer. And they're putting that in the search bar on YouTube. Remember, it's never too late to build something that sets you free. YouTube isn't just another platform. It's your opportunity to reinvent your story and your life. So take that first step today. You can download the blueprint and join our community. Hit subscribe because your second act starts now. I'm Paula from Paula Daily Pay. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, thrive, my friends. Thrive.